Yeah, next week. Get that next week there. So, very exciting about that. Whispers YouTube, what do you mean? We're live. Good to go. That's going to be happening at some point next week. I'm not going to go into more specific details yet. Yeah. Brian's marinating in his own juices. That's kind of what needs to happen. That's just part of the process. Pro Gamer's Guide to Finding Love on Valentine's Day. Well, the idea was to do the title reveal on Friday, but I feel like I'm not going to do that. So instead, what we're going to do on Friday, which is officially Valentine's Day, going to be doing a live stream, which is almost always the unsolicited love advice live stream. I'm calling it just general love advice this time, but that will be happening at 6 p.m. on Friday. So in case you have nowhere else to go or nowhere else you want to be, by golly, you could spend it with me. You really shouldn't, but if you want to, you can. So here's the schedule for the week. Tonight we got more of the TWEE. Wednesday we got more Astrobot, and then we got the special, another special Friday night for me here, which is the unsolicited love advice on Valentine's proper this time. I'll tell you right now, if there are any change of plans on my end here, I will absolutely abandon all of you, but that's not going to happen. That's very unlikely to happen, but if it did happen, I'm leaving all of you in the dust. Without hesitation. So, if Friday is canceled, take all the ideas you want. Friday we'll get to hear about the lack of OKRs and target demographic. Yep. Well, that hurts. It's the truth. It's true. If I leave you in the dust, it's either because I'm helping somebody else with their relationship crisis or I'm having one of my own. So, yeah. Daddy and I will take notes. There you go. Awesome. Do whatever you gotta do. Hope you've been well. Been sick the last 3 days, so a nice Lego stream is what I need. Roy, I'm sorry. You know, I have been, so what I've recently gotten back into, as I purchased the game back in 2016, I've gotten back into No Man's Sky, and that's been my de-stressor / time killer. I have 20 hours logged in already, so a little bit of gaming, not for videos or live streams, because it is kind of a chill, boring hangout kind of a game, if I'm being totally honest with you. I mean, it's a good, like, if I were to ever do an actual 24-hour live stream, then it would be a good late night cruising spaceship time killer game. It's kind of like Minecraft, but for adults. And it's really the best way I can describe it. In case you never knew what it was, it's a game you go into, you know, spawn on a random planet, randomly generated creatures and stuff. You go in your spaceship, travel from place to place, unlock the mysteries of the universe, upgrade your stuff, make a base, have all the different... It's essentially Minecraft, but if Minecraft dedicated the actual time to put into making and fleshing the game out. And all the stuff you see in mods and all those packs and stuff, they actually just put it in the game, base game. So it's kind of awesome. And I liked the game when it first came out almost 10 years ago, and it's way better now. So it's very cool. So that is my thing. In between working on the Kickstarter, which, again, title reveal is going to be happening next week. So we are lovingly calling this book 3, even though we have 3 independent adventures in the Pro Gamer's Guide world. Welcome, RC. Man, I got a little... Don't tell me I'm getting a little tickle. A little tickle right here. I hope not. I hope not. I think it's just the wrong pipe there. Working when I saw a shirt in your department that said chilling with the peeps and it had marshmallow instead. ZMB Live Unfiltered is happening this Thursday. It is going to be pre-recorded. It will not be live, and you can blame me for that one. No, it is not so I can go see Captain America with Charles or anybody. It is my fault wholeheartedly. I told Zach the reason why. He is not to repeat it to anybody, but
not for now.
On a mission. So yeah. Andrew, a bricking together, resubbing for 11 months. It's almost been a year, Andrew. Thank you very much for supporting for a year. It's a lot of leaves, my guy. A lot of leaves. It's Much Mom's birthday today. What? You mean your mom's birthday today? But now I'm taking advantage of it and going to see Captain America. So I bailed to not go see Captain America, and you're actually going to see Captain America. There you go. Beautiful. Heard you were buying the Ecto one from a Facebook seller, not in October either. That's false. I don't think I've actually purchased or sold anything on Facebook Marketplace. My mom, not much autocorrect. Well, happy birthday to Mama Doucette. A happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I know today's going to be a special day. It's always a special day in the Doucette household. Is Captain America out already? Thursday. Technically Thursday. Banana Mission's got it? Actually, Karen, you'd like the mission I'm going on. Actually, I can tell you. That's fine. Love it when a plan comes together, right? I should bail on Marvel release nights more often. Gonna see the Attack on Titan movie on Wednesday? I didn't even know that was a thing. Will ZMB be covering the Super Bowl trailer for Thunderbolts? Or how about Thunderbolt sets? Yeah, so anybody here watch or care about the Super Bowl last night? I will give as much commentary as people who care. If there's no commentary, if there's people who don't care, then no commentary. Otherwise, yeah. What's the Super Bowl? Gotcha. So that's what we're on basically. Watch Johnny get yelled to TV all the time. Nice. People are going to be talking about the Kendrick performance for a while. Yes, they are. Enjoyed the halftime show. No and no, but go ahead. I was hoping that I would have gotten together with people for the Super Bowl, but it ended up being me working on Kickstarter stuff and then watching it up in the background. So I was watching it here, working on stuff here. And Chiefs got smoked, dude. Crazy. I was hooting and hollering there, but yeah. And I am a Kendrick Lamar fan, so I enjoyed the halftime show. I think like for a halftime performance, it's generally been like rock and roll. So I think that's what a lot of football fans might be used to, something more, easily approachable, I guess. But Kendrick, killed it. A lot of symbolism in there, a lot going on. So if you didn't enjoy it, then I get it. But if you did, I also get it. So yeah. Nothing better than having your diss track win 5 Grammys and then you perform it at the most watched television broadcast in the United States. Yeah. Yeah, and a lot of you might have been just too old to appreciate it. I was right in that target demographic, so it was good. Usher was last year, right? Yes. And he was on roller skates. And then before that, it was Rihanna. Something like that. But yeah. Is Kendrick your KPI? You don't even know what KPI means. And no, Kendrick Lamar is not my KPI. A lot of y'all aren't in business. I had to watch the halftime show for the commentary. Yeah. Be informed on all the things for sure. Yeah. So that was all day yesterday. Year before that was Eminem with right. Yeah, that makes sense.
It should have Kendrick and the Bills.
Should have what, Cuddles? We should have what? It should have been Kendrick and the Bills? I agree the Bills should have been in it, but yeah, it's unfortunate. Nice to see you're awake, Cuddles. Thank you so much. Then there was the weekend. Yes, there was indeed the weekend.
Yes, Super Bowl should have been Kendrick and the Buffalo Bills.
Josh Allen versus Kendrick Lamar. Coming to this channel to escape the football talk, and here we are. Well, I don't know what you were expecting. It's your first time being in here, so... You should have chatted sooner to set your expectations. Word. Welcome. Or we can keep talking about... I don't know, man. Yeah, Cuddles kind of brought it up. Becca, welcome. Pro Gamer's Guide to getting a Bills Lions Super Bowl. Dude, you're sooner gonna get Pro Gamer's Guide to taxes on that one. So that is one of the things that we know about, well, that you know about with the upcoming countdown here.
Brian, enough Super Bowl. Let's get building before an hour in for a change.
This is a BricksOBrian live stream, not a Zach M. Rutledge live stream. I'm going to get to it a little bit quicker there, but the more the commentary that you add, the longer it's going to be. So I was going over our next adventure before I was interrupted. So I'm going to pivot now. I'm going to pivot, okay? One of the only things we know about the upcoming project launch here is we're going to see Pro Gamer's Guide to Taxes be the last stretch goal. That is confirmed. That is the last stretch goal. How much it's going to be, we're not quite there yet, but that'll be the last one. No, nothing after that, and we're not even going to get close. So that's it. That's it. I think the last time we chose to watch the halftime show, oh, that far back? Wow, jeez. Crazy. Very nice to hear that, Becca. Awesome with the music therapy.
The super secret stretch goal is a real life visit from me.
That's from you? You're gonna go and visit them? Whoever supports at the at a certain tier is gonna get their book hand delivered by Cuddles the Penguin. Is that what that's gonna be? Wow. You know, I actually thought about doing that for Pro Gamer's Guide to Healthy Habits, but then that was a quickly vetoed idea. So I think that's a great idea, actually. I think that works out pretty nicely. So maybe one of the tiers is Cuddles will visit you. We'll see. We'll see. I'll have to run it by logistics, Cuddles, but thank you very much for that. I don't want Cuddles to come to my house. Too bad. That's too bad. You're going to get your book hand-delivered by an adorable baby penguin. Halftime should have been AJ and Big Justice. Yeah. It should have been me. Dude, I would have rocked the halftime show. Are you kidding me? Me doing a crab dance out there? That'd be awful. That'd be horrific. I'd make a lot of money, though. We get a lot more books if that... We get the animated show if that happened, dude. Yeah, that's a quick couple $1 million. Done. Boom. Done. Beautiful. So, yeah. What else has been happening? The Super Bowl. TWEE. I don't know. What did everybody else do over the weekend? Anything? Everybody won to Switch went well. That went pretty well. Being able to play with, 60 people? Those are generally good for bigger events, but I think it was a good time even still. You can feel the bite in the air for snow coming tomorrow. We had about 5 inches of snow over here. You saw Dogman Saturday? Very nice. I've not seen it. Got back from California only to start planning to go back in 3 weeks. Love the travel. And came home to a kid with the flu. Awesome. I was gonna have something happen in March, and it didn't come to fruition, basically. And then there is something in April right before the Kickstarter kicks off. And then that'll be it for travels for now. So Zach has officially said he's out of Brick World Chicago. He's done. Rumor has it, RC, you're done too. Let me know how that goes. We got Retro hanging out over there. Hello. You got 1 foot of snow? Yikes. Jeez. I won't go. If you don't go, don't leave it to me. Listen, we all gotta, you know, the great decline begins. No, I think it's really, it's interesting, right? It's a matter of only a couple people not going to totally change perspective on everything, you know? So like, last year, we ended off the convention and everybody was so excited to, you know, come back for 2025. We're going to do a big table with everybody displaying. We're going to do this and do this and do this and do this. And then, you know what I mean? So that's why every single year, for every convention, for, you know, me doing everything, I'm like, you know, wait and see. We'll just, you know, take it a year at a time, do what we can, right? To be fair, Lindsay, the world is always on fire. You can't use that as an excuse forever. So, but yeah. So TwitchCon then? Well, I get at TwitchCon is, you know, we'll wait and see. The only thing, what do I actually have on my calendar that I'm actually going to? There's something in April. That's it. That's it. Like, I have events, like, I'm planning, like, stuff to do here, you know, do some smaller stuff, but, like, a big trip every year. It depends on the year. Well, yeah, but I don't know when that's happening, Lindsay. That's what I mean. It's just, it's on the calendar. Taxes are on my calendar. Shut up. Recraft, also welcome. Yes, I'm talking big trips, like trips to fly for, you know? There's really only one. That's it. Your taxes are done and submitted. Okay, show off. So what I'm hearing is your calendar is basically empty. No, it is jam-packed. It has events tentatively on there. Like I have it marked off, but in terms of like, you know, locked in, ready to go. It also doesn't help that many of the people that I go to these things with are also very touch and go. Did you watch the big sports ball yesterday, Brickscape? I did while I was working on Kickstarter stuff for Pro Gamer's Guide. So that was my big thing yesterday. But yeah, other than that, like that's the thing, you know. Everybody was super excited about it. Yeah. So I want to get a list of people who are actually going.
Okay, that's all the time I've got. I gotta get back to playing Animal Crossing New Leaf on my Nintendo 3DS.
Thanks, Howard Brian, for the lurk. So the main issue is like if I go back and have a booth, we have literally nothing new to show because the Kickstarter will have just been completed. So it's kind of the same stuff again, which is fine, but like, you know. Yeah. So we'll see. It's a wait and see. As always. A lot of the Lego people were going to or they went to Atlanta BrickCon, which I wasn't, you know, it was interesting. I didn't really have any FOMO. Like, I don't know. I
love you.
blame the AI thumbnail.
You are my hero.
Yeah.
So I love you,
Oh,
wait
no.
to see you again. Oh, how I miss you, and I can't wait to see you again. Maybe in 2 or 3 or 5 or 6 years.
Yeah, I didn't really have any FOMO about not going. No FOMO means growing as a person. No, it doesn't, Lightning JR. There's no way that's true. I don't think about that. Is that what that means? I don't know. Hiya! I don't know, like, you know, and also welcome. I think about like what's important to me with events and stuff, and you know, if there's a lot of people that I like that happen to not go, you know, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It's also like, I don't know. It's kind of up for open discussion, I guess. I don't really know. Lego time? It might be. Unless anybody has any other burning questions that you want to discuss or bring up. I'm going to use the straw I got from Duncan this morning to drink my Coke Zero here, which thankfully I have not quite plenty of, but I got to get more. Mr. Rad Scorpion has a question. Uh-oh. Who wants to use 10,000 channel points and delay the live stream? Who wants to... That's gross. What's the meaning of life? 42. The meaning of life is whatever you make it out to be. If you want to, I was thinking about this. I don't want to say, I don't know. So the thing that got me today, if we're being a little bit honest here, today it was a very overwhelming day of like, here's all the things I need to do. Oh my goodness. All the things that I need to do, or should be doing, is still like 1% of all the things I actually should be doing. And I'm like, huh. I pull one of those today. And I'm like, when you really think about it, there's so much going on in life. And if you think about it happening all at once, you kind of just want to sit in a ball and play FIFA all day, you know what I mean? Like, that's the easiest thing to do, is just curl up on the couch, turn on the PlayStation, play as somebody that you'll, like, never have any like, engagement with in any aspect of your life, and just sit there and do that all day.
Oops, sorry, I'm late.
Beth, get out of here and go on vacation. Thank you for the 53 months, Beth. Oh, Zach M. Rutledge with the must answer question here.
Ryan, did you know if you turn the tab around on the can, it can hold your straw in place?
Thanks for the fun fact, Cuddles. Thank you. More fun facts instead of speaking in tongues. It's like a little sippy cup. It's like a real big old sippy cup. What's the thing that could get you jacked and locked into going to Brickworld Chicago? Zach M. Rutledge with the 10,000 channel points. Speaking in tongues, yeah, like clicks and clacks and stuff. What could get me jacked about Brickworld? Oh. What could get me jacked? See, I feel like we hit a high point. I mean, okay, me personally hit a high point. It being having a booth presence at the convention. And anything other than that would require me to have my own mock that's elaborate, or do a reveal that is elaborate, or do something, the booth being bigger, which is way more elaborate. But in terms of this year, dude, I mean, yeah, like seeing people is the highlight. Seeing people is the highlight. Go in there and, you know, meeting people that you haven't met in real life, hanging out for the weekend. Dude, why did you ask that question? Why did you ask that question? That's wild. I mean, I wonder, because I had a great time last year. I think a lot of people did. I should get another Coke Zero and think about it. I don't know. What would get me excited to go? Man, this is a really boring discussion. I'm sorry. What I'm doing is really boring. I'm sitting here thinking, and y'all are watching me think, with trying to get creases on my brain. That's where I'm at today. Sorry, y'all. I'm really sorry. I should think about making an entertaining piece of video content someday. What we get, like, seeing people. Been the highlight. Sponsorships at Brickworld? No. Super Collector over on the Crimson Theater, welcome. Sponsorships? If I knew we could get a middle of the room stage to do for the show con floor, I wouldn't miss it. I don't think it's a priority. I don't think it's a priority for them. I think time is important. I can feel the creases of my brain expanding. I can sense it. But Zach, even that wouldn't, not for me. When are you replacing Mr. Hinkle Draws with DALL-E? Of all the things I want AI to be in control of, the artwork of Pro Gamer's Guide and the greater extension of the BricksOBrian brand is not one of them. I want AI to control, like, hey, can you just, like, hey, if I plug in, like, let's say $100 into some paid advertising for, like, Instagram, can you have this make, like, $10,000, please, so we can, like, fuel wacky idea number 3? I want AI to hey, AI, can you, like, write me a really good, like, business plan, like a super good one that, like, just works, and just, like, can you write out the steps to my life, right? That the AI believer. AI has not been doing a great job at replacing Kevin for me. It's great. It's a great one. Super Collector fam is watching across the multiverse here. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. Yeah. Works out really nicely. Yeah, like, so this is how I feel about Zach, I still haven't given you a good answer. I'm gonna give you my answer, but also say this about AI. The thing that is good about AI is it literally is functioning like a Jarvis would be in Iron Man, in that I like the ability to ask it a question and contextually kind of answer. So, like, it might retain, oh, I'm a YouTuber, oh, I'm a live streamer, oh, I'm an author. So it'll frame some of the answers around what I'm already doing. But, like, I will never trust it to be like, can you think of the next billion-dollar book idea? Like, it's not how that works. It's not going to make impactful original art. Like, it's not going to do that. And I don't want it to, you know? Pro Gamer's Guide to Line Super. You wish. Now that I believe is going to happen a little more than some other things there, but yeah. What would lock and key me for Brick World? That also does not mean I'm going to Brick Fair, Virginia, Bobo. That is not what's happening. Did you get my package, by the way? A boy who could not be diagnosed by 17 doctors was diagnosed by AI and cured, which is very interesting. I did see that story. I would love to have more context on that. I did see a little snippet about that. Like, AI, as I understand it, is the contextual culmination of everything that has ever come before. So maybe there was something that, like, these doctors just did not see, and then because it's a culmination of everything so far, yeah, whatever. But anyways, not yet. Okay. What would get me jazzed? Bengals guy, welcome. I'm doing all right. I'm hanging in there. Zach, I really don't think I have a good answer for you. I don't have a good answer for you. Dang. Well, thank you for the must answer question. You too can ask a must answer question with 10,000 channel points. So it sounds like you're not going. I think you're doing great, B. Just be yourself, Dave. That's not good enough. That's not. Listen, I need to be a well, hey, chat. Yeah, give him a refund. It's fine. What would make me better? Think about that while I go get a Diet Coke. I'll be right back. What? Because right now is not cutting it. My girlfriend said yes. About what? About what? My pants? I'm wearing a sweater and a button-up cap. Yo, I went to the store today and I got a bag of Doritos, a thing of Hostess, a cupcakes, and a Diet Baja Blast. It's about the most primo 29-year-old man thing I could possibly say. Maybe I am getting old. I made grilled chicken for tomorrow because it was going to go bad in a week, and I'm like, I'm gonna cook it and leave it in the fridge. It's in the fridge along with some steak tips that I'm gonna cook tomorrow as well. That's gonna be my dinner, all right? I want to hear any of this Banjo-Kazooie nonsense. Why diet? Because I'm trying to because I'm trying to lose weight, which, by the way, Since the beginning of the year, I have lost, as of this morning. As of this morning, I have lost. As of this morning, I've lost 12 pounds since the top of the year. That's a W. Trending downward. We're doing good. You look great. Stop it, Andrew! Oh my goodness!
Brian.
Stop!
Good job.
Drink some water.
13 pounds! So, Dirk, thank you. That's a lot and fast. So here's what's happened. I weighed myself. I hate losing things. I weighed myself New Year's Day. Now, did I cylinders? I'm not that invested in football to have a comment on that, but thank you for being here. I wait now. It could have been because I had a lot of water weight on, because I obviously had ate a lot over the holiday break, whatever. Right? So I've just not been snacking, cutting back on stuff, blah, 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 blah. And yeah, basically just really locking in on that, you know? So a lot of good progress already. Your teeth are so white you can drink soda from a straw. It's because you carry the weight of a... Ha! Yes. I carry a lot of weight. Not just me, but in general. You look nothing above 20? Dude, some people look really old. You've aged amazing. Some people, like, nobody here. But there's some people I'm like, yo, you look like 40. I think I look great. I feel that statement in my soul, carrying a lot of weight. Listen, the emotional baggage. Ooh, Mama Brickin' Together got denied. So did MJ Doucette. Ooh, we got 2 people who got denied in the chat. Fazoom, welcome. Hey, man. They should have preemptively burnt. You can't say that in my chat. You can't say that. You can't say that. You can't say that in the chat. You can't say that. Why would you put that in the chat? Why would you do that? Andrew, she said you were a smart aleck. Is what she said. That's what she said. Focus on gaining muscle. I think that make you feel better. Just log what you do. It's nice to see yourself improve over time. I have said that I have felt better than I ever have in a long time. Like, better than I ever have. So I feel awesome. I feel really, really, really good about myself. In more ways than one. So, you know, obviously progress is going, and I don't want to get ahead of myself and be like, I'm the best, you know, whatever. But I feel really good. I'm very thankful for that. I said you're being a smarty pants. Yes, you did, Mama Brickin' Together. Welcome. You could say that about me. I say that about your son. He's a problem. Missed you at Atlanta Brick Convention. You know, there's only a couple people that I would want to see who went to Atlanta. I know that's your home. I know it's home turf for you. You know. It's a one day, but yes. Soccer hallways. I have Gemini. I can ask Gemini what my business plan is. I don't need concepts for the books. I know what the books are. Somebody go buy a book. Thank you. Somebody go buy one. Yeah, because yes, I know it's a good plan. Can't wait for the book title reveal next week. It's gonna be great. It's not the idea. It's not the ideas. It's. Should I vent? I can vent if that's what people want. I can do that. Okay, what do you... You're gonna vent whether we want it or not. We love Venti O'Brien. I'm not yelling at... No, Kevin's not the problem. Not the Italian hands of frustration. See, it's the Triforce, and it's also the whole progress, the whole journey to get to the Triforce. What's going on just got here. Dead asleep. I am venting about life. What else is new? No. Also, talking about conventions and life and everything else. Kevin's only been the problem on like 2 occasions. Everything else is the problem. It's just... Here's some pro gaming advice for life, kids. For everybody out there. This is true. Everything in life is difficult. Everything. And if you think about that, you'll never do anything in life important to you or to the world or other people, whatever. Okay? So... you just need to have the courage to go for it and figure it out as you go. Because otherwise, you're never going to start. You're never going to make it happen. Basically. That's what I have to say. Why does it say just love advice and not love advice? I'm not qualified to give. Did something happen in your life? So it doesn't make for as good of a ring to it, Anthony. There has been nothing there is nothing of significant importance that has happened in my life to justify that changing. Give him a refund. Dave, I love how you were like, exclamation, book 3 isn't working. And then it works. 2025 patch notes did you dirty again. Before we go any further, I have to publicly acknowledge Mr. Ant McCloud here. I was I think on the couch going about my business, and I got a notification in my email that said that Mr. Anthony McCloud gifted you a copy of Red Dead Redemption. Happy birthday, bro. So Ant gifted me Red Dead for my birthday on PC through Steam. So now I can play it with the mods and a much better version and all that. Thank you, Anthony, for doing that. You know you didn't have to, but I'm very appreciative of that. And yes, I'll be bugging you to get the mods installed because I don't know what I'm doing. So not only did you gift it to me, but then I'm going to burden you with helping me. Because that's how this goes. See, seems fair. Go forth, Brian, and find that spicy redhead. We should probably... Listen, I'm losing a little weight. I got... which, by the way... we're going... I'm just letting myself do the... I'm super scatterbrained today. I'm letting it happen. I'm focusing on losing weight to start. And then, obviously, I'm going to do the whole... I'm going to build the muscle. I'm going to do the... But I'm just focused on... I want the number to go that way. I want the number to go that way for an extended period of time. Reinforce the healthy habits, right? Cut back on X, Y, and Z. Let it go that way. And then that way, you know, I can look at the scale and say, yeah, I'm making progress. And then add on weights to lift and whatever, right? Lost 20 pounds in the last few months. Very happy for you, Anthony. Awesome. Love that. So I weigh myself every day. A lot of people say you shouldn't do that. I like doing that because I like seeing the progress every day, you know? So I'm able to see all the little variations. So actually for the past week, I was stuck at what weight I was at. And then I weighed myself today and it was, you know, it just depends. I can lose weight, but I always seem to find it again. My program makes you weigh every day. Really? Yeah. I don't keep track of my weight on my phone. I keep track of it on my calendar. I literally have it right behind my my door in my bedroom. And it was a gifted item here. I forget who gifted it to me. Dead. But they gifted me the penguin calendar. I might have been Karen. Maybe. But the penguin calendar, I just write my weight every day. Bam, bam, bam. It also makes you realize how much more you have to do to level up. It can feel daunting, but it's all still upward trajectory. Yeah, that's the thing, Katie. Like, there's a lot that I do, and a lot that I enjoy, and a lot that I feel I do really good with. You know? So I wanna do the best I can in all of it, but you know. If I just, you know, stopped doing live... If I just stopped doing live streams, if I stopped doing any video, anything ever, right? Then I could do a lot more with Pro Gamer's Guide, but it's all gotta be balanced. As long as you're having fun with it, you'll succeed. That's not true, Dave, because if I just sit here and play video games all day, then nothing gets done. And then I need to get the business plan together along with the marketing specialist and the PR person to make sure I respond to all the emails and get the books into different distribution warehouses all across the globe, and then make sure that all those books are going to the places where they need to be, and make sure that there's a proper listing for all of them with the SEO and the proper pictures that are about... So there's got to be everything. There's got to be everything all the time. Oh, you mean as long as you're enjoying the process? No. I want to get all the hard stuff done. That sounds nuts. To Infinity and the Parks. Is that a reference? What parks is that a reference to, by the way? Secondly, yes, it is exhausting. And it's nuts. It is nuts. But they don't tell you that when you start out. They don't tell you that when you start out, right? So you're like, oh yeah, I'm just going to have fun. This is the thing about being a professional gamer, right? It's like, oh, I just started making videos in my grandfather's office, and now I have to deal with all this? I wish I could just keep making gameplay videos. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Brian Saviano, BricksOBrian. We're playing Mario Luigi Brothership for the 49th episode. We're doing the same thing again. It's the same thing again. Same thing. We're going to the island, we're getting the bulb, and we're bringing it back. It's the same thing. 46 episodes, the same thing. So, huh? Zelda tree, very nice. I'm working on the bonsai right now. Very cool.
Brian, drink some water.
You could have used that hydrate. Cuddles, thank you. I love how Mama bricking together. I think maybe you're here for the first time. Has your son told you who I am? Which makes me sound very egotistical. Hey guys, we're going to be spending 25 minutes pressing A in the turn-based combat. Oh, man. All right. All right, so what's new? Cuddles is hanging out on the couch here. She's hanging out on the couch. Since when are you not egotistical?
Hey, Brian, you have 5 minutes until you turn into Zach.
She got started sooner than that. Well, thank you very much, Soccer Hallways, for translating that from Cuddles. Maybe I am Zach and Rutledge. Nothing like live streaming when you've just had enough. True. Frodo Swaggins, what's up? Lots of new people here tonight. Thank you. Not enough, Dan. Okay. Behabs, did you put poor ant or poo rant? Please don't make me dance, Soccer. Please don't. I'm not in the mood. Please don't. Did you say poo? Did you say poor ant or poo rant? Any poo ranters in chat? Natalina, hello. I saw poo rant. Any poo rants in chat? Cuddle's looking all cute and stuff on the couch. Yes, she's hanging out. She's hanging out. She's in a staring contest with somebody. I don't know who, but she's hanging out. Beth, you shouldn't be here. You should be on vacation. Go to Punta Cana. Go there. You know how badly I want to go on vacation and not like I want to. Actually, I don't. But like I want to go. I want to like. Oh man. She's staring into someone's soul. I do miss the gameplay, but I think the most fun we had watching you was the OG Breath of the Wild video where you were trying to figure out what was going on. It was funny, but also inspiring to see you fail and get back and try again. Yeah, so there are plans and things in place to have stuff like that come back. So there's some. Who cares that I have to stay? There's a giveaway. Who wants to win a pillow? Type the word join over on the Twitch side in the Amethyst Theater. All my friends, fans, family, freeloaders, furries, faceloaders, FaceTimers, and free help. Type the word join, no exclamation, Rachel. Type the word join, no exclamation. There you go, you got it. There you got it. You can cuddle with Big D. Pillow from the shop.
Bye for now.
Everybody watching on Twitch. You can cozy up on those those cold winter nights with the Big D pillow from Big D's Performance. And the winner is Sucker Hallways! Congratulations, Brett. You have 24 hours to claim your prize before it goes back into the pot. You can now cuddle with the almighty brute force of Big D. It's just a Big D. And then on the back, it says Big D Performance. So that is David's business out there in Michigan. Massive thank you to Big D and the entire Soroden family for being supportive in more ways than one. So thank you so much. And that is one of the two songs that that plays. So I wanted to. There's another one I want to add. I do want to keep it from Mario Wonder. So I want to add another one there. So yeah, we'll see. I guess I am Zach by not building within the first hour. My bad. Need a second pillow for my other arm. There you go. So that is available on the shop. Actually, what's also available on the shop is the beanie. The beanies have actually showed up, and they are actually shipping now. So exclamation beanie, if you want to get yours. The yellow pom-pom beanie is available shipping out. So that's for your consideration as well. You might steal Zach's audience. No, I can't steal Zach and Rutledge's audience because I don't have the redeems for free. So people can't spam them. They have to earn the right to annoy me. So Macabuilds can't show up randomly, press like one button, nuke my live stream, and leave. It's not advantageous to him to watch me. That's why. Camped out of my P.O. box. They're looking at me weird. I don't care. Karen. I piled up many annoyance credits. Yes, you have, David. You could ask a lot of must-answer questions with the gunshot. Oh, it's actually, Brickin' Together had that on their channel, and I'm like, hey, you should remove that right now. And he's like, oh yeah, good point. So a quick question before I take. I was just gonna say I'm taking a quick washroom break because I have to. You know what, MJ, I was feeling a little constipated. Thank you for helping me pass gas there with the 222. With the 222. 222. Oh, did you guys not hear that? You totally heard that, right? You heard that, right? No. I heard it. Uh-oh. Oh, I know why. I know. I only heard my own toot. Okay. Been watching your video since 2018. Thank you. Don't fix it. You heard Cuddles though, right? I know you could hear Cuddles. You can hear the music. You could hear Cuddles? Okay. So for the live stream, I owe you 3 farts. I know I do. 3 toots. For the live stream on Friday, Valentine's night, should I open up an anonymous question form like I did last year, where you could ask whatever questions you want to, and then I have to answer, or I can omit them, but should I do like a open question kind of a thing? Oh, you basically go through. It's essentially a Fireside Friday. That's all it really is. Yes? Do that? Okay. I can make a form. I've got my questions ready for the form. Uh-oh. All right. Well, that's great. Thank you for the follow there. Yes, no omissions. Well, to be fair, if some questions I will, you know, not necessarily answer, but most of everything. Let the mods see all the rejected questions. We shall see. Okay, I'm gonna nuke that. There we go. Saves me from spending 10,000 channel points. Yeah, basically, it's your opportunity to do a must-answer question without 10,000 channel points. Where? Let me see. Let's see if that works now. I know Anthony's going to be wildly upset, however. You heard that one, right? There we go. All right. There's your toots.
Bye for now.
1 toot. 2 toots. 3 toots. 4 toots. I tasted that one. Ugh. Juicy. I'm going to set up that form right now. That's 14 pounds lost. You know, if I wasn't so full of, I'd probably lose even more pounds more quickly. Hold on. Hold on. If I wasn't so full of... Anyways. You lost like 20 pounds with that toot. Congrats, dude. I wonder how long it takes Nobody in real life has commented anything. So I think the metric is what, 20 pounds lost and people start to notice. 10 pounds I start to notice. Something like that. Your colon can hold like 8 pounds of weight, so it's definitely like 16 for me. Takes about 20 to 30, yeah. Yeah, farts can be funny. Big tootin' energy. Big toots. Oh, so here's how we're going to end off the live show on Friday night. I'm going to answer your questions and do whatever else, right? I will be ordering a pizza and having it delivered, and I'm going to enjoy it in solitude. That's what I'm going to do. That's a W. I'm going to get it from the pizza place with the Uber Eats gift card that was gifted by the mayor's family. All right. I just opened up a Word document. Dude, I've been doing too many Word documents today, please. I don't need a Word document. I need a form. Yeah, there we go. Alrighty-roo. We're going to do this real quick. This is going to be for the Valentine submissions here. Hagar, welcome. So, Papa John's. Stop, Papa John's. Okay. So what I'm making right now is what's essentially an anonymous feedback form. However, this is specifically for the use of the forthcoming Valentine's live stream. The point of this is to ask whatever questions you want to, and they will be considered for the live show on Friday. So I have the right to obviously not acknowledge questions if I so choose. It's a very basic form right now. And if one of the mods would like to make a command, I would appreciate that. And that would be exclamation hiccup. No, exclamation Valentine would be the thing here in a moment. I'm gonna shorten this. Also, the live show for Friday is going to be exclusive to Twitch. I'm not going to be doing this on the YouTube channel, so make sure you're following over on the Twitch channel. All right. Didn't realize how busy this week was going to be until I looked at the calendar. That's how I feel too. Same exact way. If you would like to submit your questions for the love advice with BricksOBrian, you can by visiting the link that you see in the chat right now. That is available across the platforms there. Feel free to put whatever you want to. And I will see them. Will I answer them? Maybe, maybe not. So it's totally up to you. But yeah. So there's that. While you guys are filling that out, I'm going to use the facilities for a moment and be right back. I'm going to give you the BRB screen as that happens. And then we are actually going to get into some Legend of Zelda Deku tree making here. All right. So I'll be back in just a moment. This be right back screen is all sorts of wonky. Love that. Love that. Put this here. We're going to put this over here. Yeah, I gotta get a better be right back screen. I gotta add that to my list of things for the year. But anyways, yep, I'll be back in a little bit. And by the way, these questions can be love related or not. You can do whatever you want. I'll be right back. Alrighty, everybody. I am seeing some really good questions pop in through this form here, which, by the way, all of your responses are anonymous. So if you want to ask something, I don't know, whatever, you can. If it is too crazy, then obviously we'll not be acknowledging it publicly here. But as they say in the industry, shoot your shot. We got Eggy Plays, Tortuga. One of these questions is really good. One of these questions is really good. All right. Brian, are you tired? I'm sick and tired of this nonsense. Sick and tired of it. I am so sick of the tension, sick of the hunger, sick of you acting like I owe you this. Find another place to feel the need. Find a place to rest. Who knows who sings that song? Zach, are you tired? I could go for a nap right now. Anyways, let's go and do this. Here's the TWEE. Continuing the tree. I only have one question. What is love? Maybe don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Roy's like, I've had a tough week. All I want is to watch BricksOBrian build Lego, and here he is talking about his lack of understanding of life. Par for the course. I haven't built a Lego in forever. Neither have I. Gonna adjust this to be this way. Alrighty. Gonna try to focus on the tree here. It's gonna be tough. This thing's getting a little tall. It's getting a little tall. Maybe that angle there, yeah. Something like that. I really need to get a second camera that can easily be hooked in and something, I don't know. I don't know. My space isn't really set up for this, I feel like. Which is weird, because I do so much of it. Bag 12, that's this one right here. Aperture Science. So next week is going to be the title reveal for the next Pro Gamers Guide book. And what the other thing you'll need to know, or not need to know, or whatever, you do not need to have read the first and second book, so Healthy Habits and Making Friends. We're continuing a trend where every book is kind of their own standalone story, although they connect and reference each other and everything else. You will not need to have read anything in order to understand what's going on. So, although it's a series, it is not a episodic thing, you know. You just want to watch BricksOBrian all day? I can't be that entertaining. Anybody else want any juicy details pertaining to things? Then maybe I can share, maybe I can't. Or I mean, I can share whatever I want, but you know. This technically goes this way. Always and you know. Lindsay just wants all the tea. Kevin's, yes. Tell me everything. Tell me everything. Nitro's over in the Crimson Theater. Welcome. Y'all be representing, making the thing happen. Welcome. Yeah, Exclamation Valentine, go ahead and ask your Valentine's questions there. So far we have 14 questions. Katie's asking a lot of questions here. Uh-oh. If most of these questions from Katie, they are pretty good. None of them are scandalable. So I think, you know, that's kind of the point, right? It's supposed to be meaningful kind of questions. So thank you for that. Might have asked your fave. What do you mean? Like, which is my favorite? At the people who are still alive. You said you had a favorite? The non-negotiables, if that one was you. I don't want to say without giving too many away here. Yep, it was me. Yeah, it was a good one. That was a really good one. To bring clarity to it, I guess, because I already referenced it. One of the questions that I will answer on the Valentine stream. What are your 5 non-negotiables when looking for a potential partner? What are the 5 non-negotiables? So what are the things that, like, your partner in crime has to have? What are those? I think it's a great question. Great question. She's got to love Legos. Actually, I hope she doesn't. I really hope not. We can't have 2 Lego people in one household. That does not go well. Brian's number 1 rule: no one from chat. Like, I think it's advantageous if they know what I do from the get-go. You know. So I think there is merit to that. However, there have been plenty more times than not where, as, you know, not the play, to put it, you know, for one reason or another. She'll be in chat when the time... Oh, yeah, when the time comes, for sure. The number one thing with that, unfortunately, this is just a reality of the situation. The biggest red flag I find, and this is, like... I don't want to say this has definitely happened, but a level of apprehension is, you know, I am a public figure, whether it is, you know, to a massively big scale or not, whatever, right? But, you know, it's just a lot to factor in. So, yeah. Putting it very briefly there. But yeah, she'll definitely need to get it. I love the stream vibe. It's a little more relaxed. Yeah, generally the LEGO live streams are. This is a good time to, like, hang out, connect, just kind of vibe out, like you said. The gaming live streams are generally a little more crazy. Big events are obviously crazy, but I like doing these because I had a very hectic day of just a lot of not even stuff going on, just kind of, I don't know, just a lot to process and think about. Not in a bad way. It's just like there's a lot of moving parts here. I don't have the energy to do anything else. Every woman I dated Googled me before we met. Oh, that's true. You got a point. Oh, I'm very Googleable, dude. Oh. You are totally right. Dang. Then being able to hand you that you're a public figure, but also not feel in competition or anxious about it? Yes. No, because you're a public figure, right. That might be an issue. Well, I mean, I guess, I don't know. Like what has been said before with Pick Stitch lovingly. It is a tough sell for some, and I understand that. I've Googled and told you what it says. Yes, the autofill is BricksO'Brian net worth. So clearly, people are like, huh, how much money does he make? ChatGPT, how much money does BricksO'Brian make? At least $3. Every time Cuddle speaks, Brian generally receives XYZ. But also, if they're on the date with you, they looked and were still interested and weren't put off by all this. Yeah, it's true. Someone posted that I had a secret wife. I wish I did. Dude, what a scandal. What a scandal. There's nothing bad that comes up with a Google. No, I'm not... Karen, I'm not saying anything bad. No. I don't mean bad. I just mean like, oh, this dude entertains like kids and families and he's a children's book author. That's super weird. Yeah, it's the job. It's very unconventional. He doesn't work for like JP Morgan, dude. Oh.
BricksO'Brian is a content creator focused on family-friendly gaming. He produces videos, podcasts, and live streams that are suitable for all ages. Some of the games he plays include Super Mario and Minecraft.
Super Mario, Cuddles? Super Mario? Wow, all right. That's true, Cuddles, I do. Super Mario.
In addition to gaming content, he also builds Lego sets and interacts with his audience. He is known for his positive and encouraging content.
BricksO'Brian
also has a following of families and children.
Pro Gamer's Guide, which teaches life lessons through a gaming context.
Getting tripped up over your words there, Cuddles. Well, everything you said about me is true. Thank you for bringing that to light. What else?
Gemini told me so.
Oh, Gemini. Gemini Cricket? Gemini Cricket told? Gemini Quicket. So all that's to say is it's not bad baggage, but I do have a lot of baggage. I mean, this is a lot of, it's a lot going on. Well, WAP, I'm the gold standard of LEGO content creators. You spend an hour venting about your life, and then you actually start building a LEGO set. Confirmed I have a secret wife? Baggage equals interesting. That's true, Nitro. Said it before and say it again. The right one will appreciate every bit of that and don't have a full understanding of it yet. She'll be very intrigued. True. Yes. When the time comes, Karen, right? It's all gonna work out. Hey, everything's gonna be fine. But I'm just saying, if I'm at Vacation Juice Island, hanging out, so what do you do for work? Well, So my therapist, right? Here's what my therapist recommended. We stay in therapy in Brick City. He recommended that I say what I did recently was, or what I'm actively working on as a means to tee it up a little better. So for example, if I say, you know, I'm prompted, what do you do for work? I would say, oh, well, tonight I was mapping out my business plan for my upcoming crowdfunding project, and
Wait, I thought I was your therapist? I've been betrayed.
no, Cecilia is my therapist, not you. You just sit around and sass me all day. That's all you do, Cuddles. Thank you for the update. I am a picture book author. World-class entertainer. You can find me in Saudi Arabia on NBC Action, apparently. I'm popular with the Saudis. I'm popular with the French. I'm popular with the Egyptians. It's all truthful. That's all the truth. There's no lies. Those of us who already love you have no doubts. She will see what you do, and it will be magic. Cuddles, book 2 is literally a therapy session for you. That's true. We went on a whole adventure dedicated to finding you more friends, Cuddles, and it worked. Popular with the French, I need this story. It's still developing. Nope. Nope. No. I'm going to change the command to that. No. I'm going to change. Nope. 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 Don't do this to me. You betray me, BricksOBrian. You betray me.
If I found more friends, why am I always sitting here in my chair on stream with you then?
We agreed that you would be here to watch over me and make sure that you were not left out of the fun because of it being such a priority for you. And, you know, I want to make sure that you feel included with everything. It's not to say you don't have friends elsewhere and whatever. It's just, you know, happens to be what works out here. So it's, you know, you wanted to keeping you company. I told him to look on the TV. Cool, welcome. No, I wasn't saying popular with the French because of you. I'm saying that my videos have international appeal. That's what I mean. There's it's a wide market for BricksOBrian. Okay.
Does that mean you're the one who needs more new friends?
I do need more new friends. Yes. Yes, I do need more new friends. I do. I really do need new friends. It's kind of a problem. I know you're kidding, Katie. It's all good. I know. But Brian, you have us. Why don't you just hang out with us all day? Because that's what I think when I wake up in the morning. I think, man, I would really love to hang out and have Mr. Rad Scorpion comment in my chat all day long. That's what I want.
I should introduce you to my friend Stacy's mom for Valentine's Day.
Rumor has it she's got a lot going on, Cuddles. You know what I mean? Stacy, can't you see you're just not one for me? She a red hen? Do you consider some of your internet friends as actual friends? The only friend is Oinko. No. I would say I do, but I am very careful, especially with who watches me, to say, oh, like, I don't say openly a lot of, like, where I stand, I guess, with some people, because, like, I've had, you know, for example, if I haven't met you in person, you don't get the full details, right? Also, like, there have been, and I'm only using this example because it's happened before, and people have seen it, and we've taken the proper precaution, which is banning the person. But there's been somebody that's, like, popped into a chat or a comment section and said, hey, Brian, I'm X years old, and you're my best friend. And I'm like, first of all, you can't be on the platform. Secondly, I am not your friend. Make it very clear. I am not your friend. Do not call me your friend. I am not your friend. So I think developing, like, that kind of reputation or that standard is very, it's an FBI honeypot. Right, yeah. To put it lightly. So I'm very clear, you know, for all intents and purposes, to everybody watching out there, I am not your friend. Let me be very, very clear. I am not your friend. I am a 29-year-old man whose videos and live streams you watch on the internet. Brian won't even say him and I are friends. That's true. That's really true. Anthony called me his friend when he gifted me Red Dead Redemption. And I'm like, am I Anthony? The only person I feel, you know, without a doubt, is Kevin. Like, I've met Kevin outside of... Oh, you called me bro. I need to fix that. Like, Kevin I met before all this. And basically, if you've met me in real life, that's definitely, like, more so than just if I've never met you before, right? But still. What if Lego made half speed champions instead of all these half houses and trees? Yes. Yes. Uh-huh. I agree, Sam. Welcome. Friend is a two-way street. Brian is a content creator, so it's one-sided for the most part. In some ways, like, I think this is a very interesting topic. If we want to go down this route, we can. I feel like it might be boring for some, but if we want to go down this whole path, we can. Wish that you live. Oh, yep. Delete that. Yeah, comments like that, like, "Hey, I wish you lived near me, or you can come to my house." No, can't have that. Can't have that. Can't spell friend without it. We're not gonna learn from yeah, we're not gonna learn this from a Jedi. I'm gonna have to go break Josh's. I think it's very easy, especially so if you live stream a lot specifically, I think it's very easy to think like you're in a lot friendlier terms with people. Because this is a very personable experience, but also I'm in front of a camera. I got lights, right? It's like a production, you know. So it's really jaded me on, admittedly, like what do you define as a friend, right? And I've actually been not called out publicly for that, but called out for it in the past, like you know, well, Brian, you won't say we're friends, and those people I'm actually no longer friends with, funnily enough, or associated with at all. So minifig, welcome. Making my day complete, that's my goal. That's what I do. Parasocial situations can be very problematic. Yeah, I would agree. not every dynamic is inherently parasocial, you know. It's also a very delicate topic. I'm not here to be like, hey, okay, let me try to think about how I'm phrasing it. Like, just because I don't consider some people a friend does not mean I don't care about them, that I don't care about their well-being, that I don't wish the best for them and look out for them and whatever, right? So, but the way I operate, this question has come up before. People have been like, hey, Brian, you know, what if I left? What if I disappeared? Like, would you care? Which is a weird question, A. B, if you go off and do something in life, I can't like poke and prod and say, hey, are you good? Because you got your own thing going on, you know? So like, maybe it's none of my business. Maybe, I don't know. You do you, right? So I can only trust that everybody's going to do their own thing. And I share, I would say, quite a bit of my life. I'm not necessarily a closed book on anything. But you know, that's like asking if I was a worm, would you still let me write? Yeah. That's why I'm not offended by, and that's why I'm not offended by you not saying we are friends. You do care about me, and you've shown that many times. Yeah, and obviously, that's just a thing. But also, if I say somebody I'm friends with here, then other people might be like, oh, well, how do I get to become best friends with Brian? That's not how that works. I say you send too many questionable stuff to be friends. So I'm a 40-year-old dad that watches your content with my 10-year-old kiddo. I'm glad you say what you say. It's my job as a parent to explain things to the kiddo. I feel for the kiddos who don't have that, but you can't go around saying you're friends with everyone. Yeah, definitely not. And there's some people that say, oh, welcome in friends, right? Hey, friends, how we doing today? And I don't use that terminology because I don't want to unintentionally set an expectation that I am a friend and that yeah. So I think some people use it more loosely than I would, but that doesn't mean it's bad. It's just some people use it as a general phrase or term of endearment. Some people, it carries a little more levity. It's a very interesting topic. I mean, making friends can be meeting randos online, but that's not how you find the right people to be around. Yes, exactly. So one of my definitions of being a friend. Here's a good metric for me personally. If I have undergone adversity with alongside that person or had some sort of conflict with that person that has then been resolved, that's definitely a step in the right direction toward like being, that doesn't mean you start a fight with me to become friends with me, but like, you know, there's definitely some people. This whole conversation is one Kickstarter late. Yeah. Or is it actually, or is it? Because you need to be able to identify people that, you know, maybe they're just being nice to get something out of you. And I do think having some sort of face-to-face connection is needed before saying I am. Put it this way. I'm not confident enough to say Mr. A Game is my friend, or or Abdallah Smash is my friend, or Zebra Gamer is my friend. I'm here to say, like, I'm definitely very friendly with them. I'm cordial with them. You know what I mean? If I get my heart broken at 3 o'clock in the morning, am I gonna, you know, send a Discord? Am I gonna call Mr. A Game? I mean, I might, and be like, hey, he broke my heart. Because for him, it'd be like, He'd be like, what, 1 o'clock in the afternoon? So, you know, man, he'll call me. No, if something catastrophic went wrong, I'd probably call Charles. Like that. I'd probably call him. As if I haven't before. But, fancy word for saying they're work acquaintances? Yeah. Well, you know, it's a very interesting, somewhat delicate topic, but the point of the matter is, like, I don't want people to think that I am able to be called a friend, because I think especially for younger people that gets very problematic. And I'm not here to be like, hey, we're friends. Because then all it takes, like what Dave was kind of saying here, right, was like, you know, let's say I say that in a video, like, oh yeah, Brian's my friend. Like, what? You know? Pit of 100 Trials is on my list here, 1,000 Year Door, man. It is. Along with all the other things. Trust me. If I could just play 1,000 Year Door and do the Pit of 100 Trials and do a video on it and ignore everything else, I very much would. Mr. Nintendo. I'll call Mr. Nintendo when my heart gets broken. That's what I'll do. I'd imagine I get a message and the Mom Squad would form a team. No, that would definitely not happen. So, for example, Nick is a friend of mine. Brick and Nick. We have, you know, shared hotel rooms and been to enough conventions together that we are definitely people who first met online, basically, and now are actually friends. You know? So yeah. Something like that. If we've shared a meal together, that's another good indicator. Kevin, Nick, Charles is who you should call. There's also some situations I don't, you know. There's a certain response team for something as it's developing, and then a certain response team to give the feedback to afterward. Here's the fallout of what happened. Oh, okay. But as it's happening, there's 2 different response teams. Charles is on the as it's happening team. How do I decipher this? Oh, okay. Which, unfortunately, has happened a couple times where there's been something that happens and I'm like, hey, am I crazy for thinking this? He's like, no. Boom, we've eaten together. Yes, right. Exactly. It's definitely trending in the right direction, but I don't know about that one. I don't know, Brian. You and your daughter made this set for Christmas? Very cool. I bought it during Christmas, and I'm only just building it now. So I am work in progress for sure. I just installed the Sheikah Slate monitor, and then now these are the square and round bombs for those. I've only hit the Waka twice in my playthrough here. Did Charles ever get acknowledged his graffiti on the Brick City bus? I told him. It was before the books arrived. No, I think it was before the Kickstarter. I forget. But I showed him. I don't think he bought a book. I don't think he backed the second one. I think he backed the first. Most of my friends don't. Most of my in real life friends are like, you know, I just don't really care. Minifig 801 says, are we getting the next entry in the Pro Gamers Guide series soon? Ah! The marketing's not working, Kevin! It's not working! It's not working! We haven't really started yet. April 26th. April 26th is when it's happening. April 26th. Coming to Kickstarter. Coming to Kickstarter. The marketing's not working. We haven't really started yet. So it's lovingly referred to as Book 3 to the people that are here. But obviously that is not the title of the book. I promise you, that is not the title of the book. Also, now writing a term paper, so going to be... The live stream is rewarding me for writing another page. There you go. Happy to be your reward. He gets a nod and can't even be bothered. Yeah, that's most of my friends, to be honest with you. Always noticed Pro Gamer's Guide 3 taped to the top of my screen, so I didn't even know. It's a big old countdown. A big old countdown. That'll switch to a days and minutes, hours and minutes and whatever timer as it gets closer. But obviously just days right now is fine. We haven't, the first email to go out to everybody is going to be the title reveal, which is happening next week. The title of the next book of the next adventure will be next week. So that'll be where people find out first. So it won't be on a live stream. It won't be on a social post. It'll be in that newsletter. If you want to know the title first, make sure you slide your email over there. And look forward to it. We are doing... I mean, Kevin can speak to this. It won't be on Google. Pro Gamer's Guide to How to Do Your Taxes will be great. So, one of the only things I've made publicly known, Dave, is... Obviously, this is not about taxes, but Pro Gamer's Guide to Taxes will be the final stretch goal of this Kickstarter campaign. That is already confirmed. You will know that this topic for this book is a very impactful, meaningful topic. So that will be the final stretch goal. You don't want to know how much money it'll cost or how much it'll take to get there. We will not get there. I promise you we will not get there. But that will be the final stretch goal. Emails are fun, not spam. You should all sign up if you haven't already. Yeah, trust me, if I had the bandwidth to spam you, I don't. I really don't. If I could, I would, but I don't have the bandwidth. And Ray doesn't either. You guys pushed this man to the limit on taxes. That's true. You got a hint. I'm excited. Did I give a hint? I don't think I did. But yeah, that'll be the final stretch goal. It's a impactful topic, and we have all new rewards too. So we've done like pins, we've done the lanyard, keychains, stuff like that. But all of the physical rewards, are brand new and have never been done by us before. I think that's accurate. The hint was it's going to be about a meaningful topic. I mean, the healthy habits and making friends were as well. But, you know, this one especially hits close to home.
Drink some water.
Thank you, Abide. So, yeah. It's not really much to go off of, but yes, it is going to be a very meaningful topic. And it is a whole new world. It's not Disney, trust me. It's not Pro Gamer's Guide to Disney. That would get us sued big time. Is your boy Aladdin here? We out here? I just absolutely fumbled a piece. I have no idea where... Oh, there it is. Look at those spinning books. It's another good question from the Valentine's queue. If anybody wants to submit a question for the Valentine's Day live stream, you can. Exclamation Valentine. Pro Gamer's Guide to Copyright Infringement. Call it Mouse Castle theme. There's no shortage of ideas, everybody. No shortage of ideas. We just need all the pieces of the Triforce and then some. Pro Gamer's Guide to Finding Love? Nah. I mean, I know what I know where I want the series to go in the future long term. I also know where I want it to go in the short term. The real thing is everything else. The you know, where do you want to be in 5 years? What do you blah 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 blah? All that fun stuff. Why am I so good looking and so handsome? Stop it, Abide. Stop it. No, really. I don't think I'm not good looking. Well, I mean, I don't feel like I feel comfortable in my skin, but I'm not objectively attractive. How about that? We'll say that. Rather, I'm not conventionally attractive. How about that? Timpanara, welcome. There are two types of chatters. Is that Soccer Hallway submitting AI questions? When's the next time you're playing Astrobot? Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern. I'll be going into Part 3. Part 3 of my Astrobot adventure. And I'm very excited to do so. I need more time. I need more energy. That's what I need. That's going to be the best part about me losing weight and staying consistent with it. I just need more energy. I need to wake up every day, throw my head through a wall because I'm so excited to exist, be fired up, and just like, I need that BME.
Thank you so much for all the fun, but now it's done.
Is there a limit to how many questions you can ask? Not at this time, but if you are spamming questions that are dumb questions, I'll be able to tell who it is. And you will not be invited to ask questions again. You kids can't afford Kool-Aid Man style damages to your place. It's true. Any Kool-Aid Men in chat? Oh, yeah. I won't be spamming. I just have multiple. There you go. Is this meant to come off? Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Good cardio is way more important for weight loss and energy levels, especially if you're reducing caloric intake. Yeah, the real solution though is everything is important. Your diet, what you exercise regimen is, how much you lift, getting a good night's, all of it matters. Like none of it is less. All of it is, I would argue, equally important. You can exercise as much as you want to and have an awful diet. You won't lose weight. You can eat right and exercise all the time, but if you sleep horrifically, then not only are you not going to enjoy life, but you're going to be foggy all day, so it's not going to matter. All of it matters. That's the thing. So instead of being like, oh, let me do all these things all the time, right? I'm like, what one adjustment can I make? Let me do this. Okay, now we iterate. One more thing, one more thing, one more thing. Develop a routine. A, B, C, D, X, Y, Z. All right, I'm doing this. Now let me do this. Now let me do this. Now that's too much. Let me dial it back. You know, stuff like that. And of all the things I'm not going to do, I have no intention of being a fitness-oriented creator. I don't really have an interest in doing that. I am very much a fan of, you know, instead of talking about it, I just want to do it, you know. So I'm not gonna ever pop on a live stream or a video and be like, you guys gotta really get your act together and start dropping all this. No, I'm not never. I want to say never, but I have no intention of doing that. What type of Deku tree are you doing? The Tears of the Kingdom one. Yeah, that's it. Small Adjustments for the Win. Atomic Habits is a great book, by the way. Yeah, so the habit I wanted to implement for February, which is definitely backfiring for me. I really wanted to read every night before I go to bed, but I end up working on stuff late enough, or, you know, maybe I'm playing a game to decompress or whatever, and I'm just too tired, / I fall asleep too quickly. So I got to figure out how to get more daily reading in that is not, you know, at night. The set comes with a link for each tree, correct. Ocarina and Breath of the Wild. It's borderline worth it for the figures alone. It's super dope. So I've realized, for me, if I have 7 hours or more, I'm good of sleep. Anything less than that, I am tired. And this is after years and years and years of having, you know, 5 hours of sleep, 4 hours of sleep. It's just caught up with me. And prioritizing sleep is, as you may have understood, a much bigger deal for me. Isn't the set 500 though? 300. So, I mean, obviously it's still expensive, but like, you know, if you save your penny, if you don't buy Lego often and you're like, oh, this is the thing, right? Do y'all know of any series that are about games or gaming but are also novels? Asking for my son. He found a series loosely based on Minecraft, but I would like another. I mean, there's obviously a Pro Gamer's Guide, but that is picture books, not novels. Which I would love to dive into that as time goes on, do longer form novels like that. And I know what kind of books you're talking about, those Minecraft ones. I don't like a lot of those. They seem kind of, well, there's a Minecraft has a novel series that looks awesome. I haven't read any of them, but they look really good. Almost like Minecraft. Oh, what are they called? That series. And there's a novel series from Mojang directly. So there's that. Thank you for following. It is good. It looks good. Telling all original. There's a lot of them that are like, here's this not official Minecraft book, and it's like, it looks kind of eh. What's it called? I forget. I gotta buy more books. I want to read The Wild Robot too. An official Minecraft novel. They're by Penguin Random House, but it's a whole bunch of them. The Shipwreck, The Voyage, The Crash, The Island. Like these are So if you type in like, if you literally type in Minecraft book on Amazon, there's like The Village by Max Brooks. I mean, that's, it looks good. And it's officially done. It's officially endorsed by Minecraft. So to me, it looks, you know, it's kind of what I want. Wild Robot was cinema. I love the movie. You should read the Zelda manga. I know. That's the other thing too. Yeah, I got all like add it to the wish list, right? So on my wish list right now, I have like the one through the live shows and online. I have the Wild Robot. So it hasn't moved at all, which is fine. But there's obviously Barnes & Noble already did their 50% off, blah, 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 blah. And I just got to prioritize. I'm a huge fan of your Animal Crossing vids. A huge fan? You're not any huger fan than this fan. This is a huge fan. Borderline big fan. That's a huge fan. But thank you. Dave, it doesn't work for you. It only works for me. Because I'm special. Even, I don't think the mods can use it either. They shouldn't be able to. Yeah, it doesn't work. Animal Crossing game on Switch 2 when? I would hope 2026. I think 2026 is the, oh, I heard it was the 25th anniversary of the franchise in Japan. That'd be kind of dope. I gotta do 14 and 15 at once. Yeah, sure. Oh, that's not good. 14. So it looks like maybe one more live stream after this, and this will be done. A lot of it's going to be the leaves. NC, welcome. Is it worth learning Japanese for the sake of watching anime? Just do subtitles, dude. The Amulet series is good. I would really love... Here's an idea that I don't mind talking about because it's definitely very far off, but I would love to do a Pro Gamers Guides series that is aimed at an older demographic. It's like a graphic novel. So more akin to like a Diary of a Wimpy Kid. You know, even older than that. Tweet, best notification ever. There it goes. I hope we can all enjoy the new Mario Kart without rage quitting. Oh, it's gonna happen. Totally gonna happen. That'd be cool. Yeah, it just takes way more effort for me on top of everything else. So ideally, you know, that would happen once Pro Gamers Guide is published, because that way, like a lot of the work is like, oh, getting the distribution and getting the blah, 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 and a lot of that a publisher takes care of. So I can just focus on like writing. Like I was looking at, you know, as the Kickstarter is getting mapped out, locked in and everything. I'm like, what are all the things that I do? And I'm like, oh my goodness. Thought about writing a book. It's daunting. It's daunting. Okay. Writing a book is one thing. Writing a good book, writing a book that is wanting to be read by other people, having it be subject to criticism, executing on it in every way, shape, and form, that's tough. I know one of my friends that wrote a bunch of stuff, but they've never released it. And like, you know, I am the friend that's like, you should live your dream and go and do it, get it published, you know, put it out into the world, find a way, like the Douglas kids have done, right? But not everybody's like that. Also, Nami is back. Welcome. Thoughts on the Deku tree build so far? The face looks to be engineered well. I think it looks like a squid. It just looks like... There's a lot of gaps in the front, too, in the nose area right here. A lot of gaps. I mean, it works, but... Splatoon tree. Try to ask a company like a Netflix to make a Pro Gamers Guide show or documentary. That's a whole... Looks like my opportunity. How tall is a tree? Right now it's less than... Oh, I tossed my tape measure away. It's probably about 10 inches right now. Like that. So... Can I level with y'all on what it would take to get Netflix to make a Pro Gamers Guide like animation? Also, I'm okay on the build. I think it's gonna get interesting now. It's gonna get interesting now. To make let's say we were to do a 1 minute animation. A 1 minute animation. Let's say we were redoing the BricksOBrian intro, right? Let's say we were redoing the BricksOBrian intro by a professional team, like professional team. A 1 minute piece of animation, $15,000. Now, obviously, people deserve to have their time compensated for accordingly, all that, right? Of course. However, even if that were the finals, if that were a stretch goal for Pro Gamers Guide, we wouldn't know, I wouldn't know what to do with it. Like how on earth do you approach anyone to do anything? How long would it take? Who would make it? Like, you could give me the green light on it, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. What's the frame rate? I think probably like a 24 frames. Seth, thank you for the kind words. I appreciate you being here. Probably like a 24 frame, something like that. How do I do the fishing thing? On Twitch, you just type !fish. No, Kevin would not be animating it. Kevin would not be animating it, trust me. He knows how to do some animation, but he would not be animating it. He would be like the creative advisor, basically. That would be an entirely different team. Are the body pillows sold out? Yes, they are, unfortunately. They were sold out back in December. We sold through 25 immediately. I ordered another 25, and they are gonzo. The beanie is available. And if we, like, it would basically be... We wouldn't do 15 minutes. So, generally speaking, correct me if I'm wrong, y'all, but, like, one episode of a cartoon is 22 minutes. So, we would do probably like an 8-minute pilot. 8-minute pilot of a show. So if we did that, it would be 120 grand. Now, let's say we did a Kickstarter just for that, right? You would basically get nothing. That's just to pay the people to make it happen. That doesn't factor in the taxes and the perks and the blah, 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 blah. That's just 120,000 to start. So So long story short, it is not our focus right now. You can type whatever you want about Thousand Year Door. It's my favorite game of all time. Go ahead. What's your favorite video game? Paper Mario Thousand Year Door on Nintendo Switch. First, we got to get a literary agent. You know, a lot of steps. A lot of steps. But we don't get to any of those steps unless we have the support of the amazing people that want to see more Pro Gamers Guide anything. So y'all being there on April 26th means that much more. There are going to be exclusive benefits to the Kickstarter project, including specials that happen within the first 24 hours of back in the campaign. So if you want to get all of the goodies that you possibly can, supporting on day one is where you're going to want to be at. We're going to do a full day-long live show. You're going to see a lot more buzz about it leading up to it, but make sure you keep it on your calendar and show up that first day, man. Yeah, Phineas and Ferb, yeah, 22 minutes per episode. And that's obviously Disney. So to do like a pilot, it would be probably 8 minutes. The gold is just for fun here on the fishing game. How many people are on like your book writing team? 1, and that's me. I am the one that writes it. You know, I will have other people look at it for editing purposes and refining stuff. But generally speaking, it is just me. And that effort is going to expand more so for this next one. I don't want to get super into it right now, but basically, there's going to be more aspects to the development of the writing, not somebody else ghostwriting for me, but like making sure everything looks good, basically. Yes, and Kevin is obviously the illustrator, Pro Gamers Guide, the lead illustrator. I work with other people for like other stuff. So, for example, George Marm is the one who did the Pro Gamers Guide weekly comic while it was a stretch goal for the first Kickstarter project. And so, you know, a lot of people have helped with the different emotes and the different stuff going on around here. But Kevin, if there's a big project, Kevin is at the helm of it. So, yeah. So, Thousand Year Door, man, you're lucky that I knew that beforehand, but I haven't gotten to that part of the game, and you did just spoil it for me. So, although I knew that, that is technically a spoiler. So, I would recommend not voicing that in other places of the internet. Please and thank you. Again, I knew that. I have not gotten to that part. So, for next time, let's use this as a learning moment. What you should have said, instead of saying, oh, can I talk about Thousand Year Door again? You should have said, hey, Brian, how far have you gotten in the Pit of 100 Trials? And I would have said, I haven't done it at all. And then you could have been like, oh, well, I'll shut up then. And not say what you just said. Jafil? Brian's like, this is what we have to do. This is called a learning moment, children. This is the learning moment. I love how I operate like a dad and I don't have any children. Like, make sure you like the live stream. Hey, if you're watching over on the Crimson Theater, go make sure you like the live stream. Can't teach me I'm older than you. You can't teach me. Deletes Katie's. Get out of here. Get out of here with your constructive comment. I'm leaving this place. I'm never coming back. Yeah, blame Lindsay for that one. Are we there yet, Mr. O'Brien? Excuse me. Excuse me, Mr. O'Brien. Excuse me. Do you happen to know how much money people lost by hitting the amount of what? Patrick Mahomes, what are you talking about? No, you just silenced Katie, dude. I hate when chat moves. I hate when people feel so inclined to say something in the live show chat. Hey, Lindsay, do you want me to be less popular? Dude, do you want the live shows to be dead? Do you want it to be like an awful experience for people? Actually, we should just here's what we should do. We should get this place to be so I'll go to bed now. I'll go to bed. We should make this place so rancid. What did Pick Stitch say? The slums of Brick City? The slums? Let's not call it that ever again. Let's not call it that. We got some mod love in the chat.
Brian. Good job.
Good job. Good job. Ryan just likes picking on me. Listen. You know what I mean? Some people just have an inviting aura about them. So, does anybody have any plans for Valentine's Day? Other than actually, you should not be hanging out with me. You should be literally doing anything else. You should literally be doing anything. Please tell me you're doing something else besides hanging out with me. Getting on a plane? Good. Dude, Beth's going to Punta Cana. She's out of here. You're like, I don't care about this place. See ya. I'm making lasagna. Brian gets done. Nice. Steve, welcome. Peace out. I'm gone.
Steve!
I don't care about you people. I'm going to Punta Cana, baby. That's what I like to hear. Leave us in the dust. Valentine's Day from the ocean. Yeah, Valentine's is on a Friday night too. Y'all got no excuse. Go out there. Jill and I are gonna see the ballet Cinderella. Nice. That's a solid Valentine's Day plan. That's a solid Valentine's plan. What are y'all gonna do to match that? Got Galentine's going on. That's a close second. That's not as cool as Cinderella. What? Going out to eat with the wife at the downtown steakhouse. Yeah, that's the plan I want. No, I was gonna say that's the plan I want to be a part of. It's not, trust me. That's not the plan I want to be part of. I'm saying that's the plan that I wish I had with my wife. My future wife. That's what I mean. I don't want to be I don't want to be part of your plan. I'm good.
Yeah. Oh.
Put me in the booster seat. No, I'm not tagging along. I'm not tagging along. That's I'd have to invoice you for an appearance fee. I can't be doing that, dude.
Man, go follow BricksOBrian. Makes the moms happy.
Hey, makes the moms. What are Kevin and Sarah doing? Because you know it'll be too adorable. Yeah, Kevin's not going to be watching me on Valentine's. Kevin, dare you share with the class? There must be a plan. Don't tell me there's not. Seeing a musical by myself, treating myself to sushi on Thursday. Nice. Kevin and Sarah have a plan. Not hang out with you on Friday? Great, now I have to find something else to do. Thanks, Brian. Make Cuddles talk now. Cuddles is just chilling, dude. I needed a present. I bought one, but I'm not sure it'll get here on time. Isn't that the worst? Octogirl, welcome. Yeah, I mean, Kevin and Sarah, I've said this before. I've publicly addressed this, that live stream not happening Thursday. We got Thursday and Friday plans. All right. We'll just rub it in. We got 2 days worth of plans, Brian. Will you work on that Kickstarter?
Dave Dizzle, no. My dog just growled at that. Dude, if that's what your dog sounds. She asked if I would still stream, and I was like, absolutely not. It was canceled as you asked in real time. What was canceled in real time? Was Valentine's canceled, or was the stream canceled in real time? Wait a second. Wait, did I just jinx your Valentine's plans? There's no shot. There's no shot. Wait, Kevin. Hold on. Cuddles interrupted. Kevin said she asked if I would still stream, and I said absolutely not, and then immediately said it was canceled as you asked in real time. Oh, okay. I thought I ruined your Valentine's. I'm like, wow, okay. How do you do the Cuddles voice redeem? So exclamation Cuddles does not work. The Cuddles translator, if you are watching on desktop or mobile, you scroll down to the bottom of the description, and there's the stream stickers. That is the translator to have Cuddles speak. So basically, you are relaying the message through the translator for Cuddles to say whatever is on her mind. And it clearly ranges between a few different things. So I don't know what she will say, but I am relying on the people to fuel the translator. What are the Oink coins used for? The Oink coins are for using redeems, like you're doing right now. Powered by the Oinko of Brick City. Have a Coachella ad? Yikes. Top 5 things I don't care about. Coachella. Be in all of them. BricksOBrian live at Coachella. Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. They're holding a concert called Boston Calling up by me. And there's a bunch of musical artists that play across all the different stages. Mainly who I'd want to see is Luke Combs. But I have not purchased tickets, and I don't believe I will. Enjoy your school paper there, Parks. Thank you for hanging out. See you around here hopefully soon. He's really good live, Brian. I know. And I don't want to. So it's a music festival, and I really just want to see Luke Combs out of everybody that's, I mean, there's other people playing, but I don't necessarily, I wouldn't spend the whole day being there listening to music. I would mostly go for him, kind of like I did that for when Eminem was at Boston Calling. I went really just for Eminem. And I'm like, I would rather attend a Luke Combs concert instead of just go to the festival for him. Do you enjoy living in the Boston area? I really do. And I've traveled everywhere. Not everywhere, but, you know, a lot of places. And I'm continuously reminded of how much I enjoy being in Boston. And unless life takes me elsewhere, I don't intend on being elsewhere. The Oink coins are for the redeems that you've been using. So they are earned by tuning into the live show on Twitch specifically. And you can use them for any of the stuff that you see down below. You can gain more depending on where you vote in polls whenever we have them. Also, by watching, and subscribers earn double the amount of Oink coins. So if you have an Amazon Prime account, you can use that to get a free subscription. Dude, I bought a humidifier for the room. It is like the best thing. One of the best decisions I made in a long time. Long time. You can't even see what I'm building, but that's fine. It's not really anything interesting. It's just one of the trunks. Those guys. The coins we earn on YouTube are the friends we meet along the way. Yes, and unfortunately, YouTube straight up does not allow any sort of point system like that. And not only that, any other solution that other people have manually made is very difficult to explain. So I would spend every live stream essentially recapping how the point system works, and it's just not intuitive, not cool, you know. So that's what I found most frustrating about like trying to get everything working across everywhere. It's just some stuff just does not work. And there isn't really a good solution for it otherwise. This page is very miscolored, actually. So, is it really? It is. So you see, it has to be, right? That's weird. Looks really weird. Streaming on YouTube isn't very chat friendly like Twitch. There is also that, yes. What people have generally said about YouTube, it's a very, you are watching a broadcast situation where you're less engaging with the creators directly, so it just makes it more difficult. Like, you put YouTube up on the TV, right? You just kind of watch and you find it kind of interesting. But some people will have the chat pulled up or whatever, you know. It's cool though. I never feel slighted or anything. I just vibe and chill. Well, I'm glad. So, Osmus, that's the whole point. Like, you know, on this path to 100,000 subscribers, longer term goal there. And I wanted to put the live shows on the main channel because, you know, it gives people another option to watch. And especially, like, I never, ever, ever go back and watch live streams on Twitch through somebody's Twitch channel. I almost never do that. So it's just another way for people to watch what I already do, you know? So yeah, I hope that's the entire point, is I hope it doesn't feel slighted, whatever, you know? The roller coaster maniac is here. Welcome. YouTube should have more chat features. Yeah, they should have a lot more like that. Yeah. You know, each platform has its benefits, for sure. And a lot of these places, you know, YouTube, Twitch, whatever, it's all a tool to help me connect with all of you. So some parts are better than others, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, shout out to everybody watching on the main channel there. And only Kick has a Lego set. That's stupid. There you go. What's everybody's favorite platform? Like social media platform? What are the YouTube benefits? A larger reach platform, maybe? So, do you mean benefits for... I can answer that one of two ways. In terms of how it benefits me or how it benefits live creators? It's kind of a weird way for me to tee up that question. Yeah, it's like you're watching a YouTube live stream is the equivalent of you watching like a Jimmy Kimmel. Like you're watching a production happening. You're not as engaged with it, and you're commenting on the side. You're not interacting, right? Both. So the benefit for me, like I really struggle with my identity as a creator. I think a lot of people try to put themselves in a box by saying I'm a YouTuber, I'm a Twitch streamer, I'm a Kick, you know, live streamer, I'm a Instagrammer. And I think anytime you try to put yourself in a box and say I am defined by this platform or I'm defined by this status, I think you're putting yourself in a box immediately. So like a lot of people will put in their profiles and say I'm a Twitch partner, I'm a whatever, right? And I do not do that because I don't want you to think of me and think that I'm defined by my status, because I'm not. I want to be defined by everything that has led me to this point and where I'm going in the future. So all of these platforms are a service for me to utilize as a creator to talk to all of you, to showcase my work, to, you know, whatever, right? And it truly doesn't matter what platform it's on. Like if Twitch shuts down tomorrow, you know, I got YouTube I can live stream to. I got, you know, whatever, right? So I don't like being defined by a platform. So for me, like I don't define myself as a live streamer. Thank you for following. And thank you for the kind compliment there, Shiny Man. I don't like to think of myself as a live streamer. I don't want to think of myself as, anyone. I'm not just an author. I'm not like I'm me, and I have a very wide range of expression and what my interest is and whatever. So for me, YouTube is where I can put out videos and other stuff that is meant to stand the test of time, as well as a place to also host my live streams. So if you had to put me in a box, it would probably be, I would want to be identified as a YouTuber, in that I create videos that are meant to be enjoyed by a lot of people, not just in real time. So the YouTube channel is the place to house everything that's come up, right? It's meant to house everything. It's this growing library of stuff I've done. Whereas Twitch, it's very in the moment. It doesn't stick around forever as much. You know, some people can watch these live streams afterward on the BricksOBrian YouTube channel, which is great. You know, Joe, welcome. And thank you, Denter, for the kind word as well. And welcome, Limit. And thank you for the follow. For a lot of people who are Twitch streamers by nature, get your BricksOBrian fixed 24/7, right? I should open a 24/7 channel. Anyways. I think a lot of Twitch streamers who largely identify as Twitch streamers, they try to make a YouTube channel and have it operate the same way as a Twitch channel, and it just simply doesn't work that way. Every platform has its own philosophy and, you know, thing you gotta do differently. And if you just try to do Twitch streams on YouTube, it will not work. So in a perfect world, I am also uploading not just clips of my existing live shows to YouTube, but also stuff originally for a short form, stuff that is originally meant to be its own opinion piece or gameplay video or whatever, right? A lot of that stuff, you know. Joe resubscribing tier 1 for 25 months. Joe, thank you. Thank you so much, man. I got no other comment for you, but thank you for doing that. Hope you've been well. Give me the deets. Give me the tea. So it really is about balance. You know, you have to find the balance in everything. And, you know, I want to do everything to the best of my ability. And a lot of other creators don't necessarily think in the same wavelength I feel I do. Like thinking about how to, you know, diversify and blah, 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 blah. Ah, yes, Joe, of course. Lest we forget. Well, thankfully you can spend a little bit of time here tonight. I appreciate it. Gain 30 pounds, Joe! Other direction. Well, you were doing pretty good, you know, so I feel like that's not, you know, that's not the end of the world, you know. Question, if you comment or like an old video on YouTube, does that improve any of the algorithms? So the long and short there's a long and short answer. The short answer is what these platforms want is for the people that watch my stuff to actively engage in it, meaning they are watching it all the way through to the end, liking it, commenting on it, sharing it. So anything helps in the grand scheme of everything. Should you go back to every video I've ever done, like and comment on them, will that actually help? Not necessarily. But when I release new stuff, if you I'm not going to say stop your day and watch my videos. If you are on YouTube and you see it and you're looking forward to watching it, yes, please watch my videos. Please watch whatever I put out, because every little bit helps. You're lamenting while eating a cheeseburger? Nice. So, you know, anything on the BricksOBrian YouTube channel, it all helps. So the thing, if you are, let's take you, Melissa, right? And the entire Doucette family. Y'all are longtime verified big fans. What can you guys do to support what I do? A, watching and being here, which is awesome. And just, that's free to do. You don't have to pay to watch me. So thank you. You could buy merch. You could tell a friend about what I do. The thing that I really appreciate, and I think is severely undervalued with all of this, is I really appreciate people when they actively contribute to the culture of a community. Perfect example. When in a million years, out of my own volition, would I ever greenlight a big pillow with a big white D on it? I never would. So, if you say or do something and it happens to trigger one thing or the next thing or the next thing, you're adding to the whole thing. It's not the same if X, Y, and Z doesn't happen. No, that attitude. You know, the way, which I'm now the proud owner of. So if you do or say something that helps shape the vibe of what I'm doing in a positive way, then that is what I mostly like. I appreciate that more than anything else. You actively contribute to the culture of the community in a positive way. So like when Farron Mock shows up, I know he's going to say something spicy. I know it. It just happens, right? That is actively contributing to the culture. In my opinion. So though you don't have to do it, that is one of the things I really like. Isolated, welcome. Why do you keep letting me come back then? Good question. Do you have any thoughts on the TikTok ban, Brian? Well, it didn't happen, so not room for me to have much of an opinion, yeah? Just curious what bag number you're on, of how many? 15 of 22.
Bye for now.
Ryan, you going to Chicago this year? You know, there's been quite a number of my fellow creator friends that have bailed. Which, you know, is one thing, A. B, in theory, I would really love to. And I am maintaining a wait and see position on it. Are you going? You're not going either? Oh. Why? What happened? How many of those secrets have you shared with DeepSeek? None. 0. Yeah, but if it did happen, what would you think about it? Actually, yeah, I don't mind giving this opinion. So, just like I was talking about earlier, all of these platforms are a service for me to connect with all of you. And my passion is in sharing my stories with all of you and providing some perspective maybe you've never had before, and can facilitate an environment that is a positive and constructive one for you. And I will do that regardless of platform. So I don't be at the mercy of a TikTok or anybody, you know. I am a wholesome Hydra. You cut my head off, I'll spawn 2 more. You gonna do a giveaway later, or is it just asking? Well, considering you spoiled Paper Mario the 1,000-Year Door for me, you're never gonna win anything ever again. Giveaways are banned. You're cooked. You're cooked. I'm not giving anything away to a 1,000-Year Door spoiler. I'm a whack you like the Whack-A-Bump. Oh, Brian. This thing just popped out of my head. I bet you can make a tasty recipe out of it. Anyway, bye for now. All right. Cool. It's all good. You're good. Awesomeness. Have a good rest of your night. We got some of these little guys here. Thank you for being a great chat. Bam! Wow, look at that zoom. Are you kidding me? Dang, bro. Look at that zoom. That is wild. That's probably the best zoom I've ever had. Got that lasagna in the oven. Nice. That's a W. Give us a yeah. Yeah. There's your clip. See if I can find the other one. I don't want to ruin this for you, but Thousand Year Door has no reference to Thousand Island dressing. Ain't no way, bro. So here's a cooking area, by the way. Awooga. No. Was he debuting today, Ben? Dude, all my timeline has been is Luka Doncic, and Patrick Mahomes. Sick of it. It's okay, Thousand Year Door, man. Just don't repeat this mistake somewhere else. We use this as a learning moment. It's okay. It's okay. There's no recraft. There's no giveaway. There's no giveaway. I'm not giving away my love for Valentine Day. Don't get any ideas. However, if Pro Gamer's Guide, that Kickstarter coming up, if that's fully funded in the first day, I'm going to give away a Switch 2. No cap, for real on gosh. No cap, for real on gosh. No, he's actually not here, Kevin. He's not here. Not that I know of. I didn't see him. For real on gosh. I'm told to do a good yahaha, but the gaggers don't do the yahaha reflects my mood. Oh, nice. Just checking as I fell asleep. Go sleep. Enjoy your rest. Saving up for my money for it, unlike every other teenager my age. You should be getting a copy of Pro Gamer's Guide on Kickstarter. Okay, no los dos. I don't know where that goes. Oh well. Well, the only correct opinion, Octogirl, is that you need to support Pro Gamer's Guide when it comes out on Kickstarter. That's the only objectively correct opinion. Everything else is up to debate. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I mean. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's the only correct opinion. Hagar, have a great rest of your night. Get some sleep. Yeah, I don't know where that goes. Whatever. Who cares? Big TWEE. This theme is so good for Mario RPG. That was one of my favorite games of 2023. So much fun. I love that game. You were in Kevin's stream. You know I'm supporting you. Yeah, you I don't want to say, Octogirl, I don't want to say you better. You'd better support me, but I would appreciate it. I'd greatly appreciate it. You better. I worked really hard on this. That was one of my favorite games of my life. I mean, now it's coming together. Now it's looking a little better. Oh, Kevin, I just had a really dangerous idea. Oh, Kevin. I had a really dangerous idea, Kevin. No. You'll like this one. What if... Don't. No, what if one day, some way, somehow... This would more be for you, not for me. I'm not as passionate. I've never done it. I've never played it. But what if... Oh, man. Pro Gamer's Guide, character costumes, but Earthbound. And Mr. Saturn is the Oinko. Yeah, Saturn's the Oinko. Bob is obviously Ness. You could totally pull that off. That'd be so cool. But I've never played the game. So, I mean, that'd be... He's already drawing them. Or he could do his Mario RPG. Or whatever. That was just whatever came to mind. We got enough going on, obviously. But, yeah. So, that's what I got for now. It should be one more stream for this guy. Probably be a longer one. There's still more of the tree to complete, and then, you know, whatever. Another look at the minifigs for y'all. Joe, these figs are sick, dude. They're so good. I just wish I had Mario ones to go with them. I want my Splatoon avatar this year. Yeah, if we didn't have Pro Gamer's Guide, obviously the Kickstarter coming up. Well, like one of the things that I would really love for us to do eventually is to like have all these different renditions of the characters from different video games across time. Like we've never seen like, you know, Bob in combined with Sonic or combined with Donkey Kong or, you know, like mash everything. Mash everything, you know. Last thing before we go, we can say to our grandchildren, we read the first Pro Gamer's Guide. Exactly. You think Lego's going to make a Final Fantasy collab? I don't know how you choose which Final Fantasy you do besides 7, so maybe. Who knows? Seems fast for a big set. This only has 2,000 something pieces. It's not that many compared to how much it costs. So that's another point of criticism, but... Yeah, it has felt fast. IP tax, yeah. Okay, so there's that. Super Smash O'Brien. What character should Bob be mashed up with? Or the Pro Gamer's Guide characters? Y'all have given me 27 questions for the love advice here. Exclamation Valentine's.
Drink some water.
If you want to ask a Valentine's Day question, exclamation Valentine, I will answer it as part of this anonymous form. You can ask whatever question you want to. I might show them, I might not. Depending on how spicy they are. Obviously, if it's too spicy, then no. I really want to see... You know what I really want to see? I don't know if Kevin would want to or be able to. I want to see the Pro Gamer's Guide Pet Pals in the same art style as the first run of Pokemon cards. I believe it's Ken Sugimori art style, like that watercolor, really, really like very 90s. Very, very, very 90s. You know, that'd be really dope. What? I think it would also be on brand to have them as Muppets too. Yes. What did you do? He did it! Hold on. I gotta shut up, dude. I gotta shut up. That is an Oinko mixed with Mr. Saturn from Earthbound. Dude. See, dude, that's crazy. This is why Pro Gamers Guide is very dangerous, because we can mix anything and it can be really it can be really good. It can be really, 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 really
Brian,
good.
Brian.
That wasn't me. That was Kevin, dude. That was Kevin. It was all him. It's kind of cool though. with the popping out. It's awesome. There it goes. It never changes poses, right? Well, Mr. Saturn. Oh, whatever. It's fine. Anyways, there's that. Tonight was good. Thank you very much, everybody. It was a very scrambled Monday for me. But I'm not sharing that one. But that's very good. Kevin's actually working on next book stuff. He's working on it right now. So very, very exciting. Very, very cool. I figured you're already working on it. No, definitely not. 100% not. No, the people don't know what to expect. So with that, I appreciate everybody being here. I'm going to go and probably play some No Man's Sky to decompress for the night and then get back to it tomorrow with even more awesome stuff. Thank you for listening, watching, tuning in, and meowing it out with me. As always, if you're watching live on Twitch, we're going to be rating out. But unless you're ending with us right here, right now, have a fantastic rest of your night. Stay spicy, Sprite. Keep on meowing it out. And it's not bye forever. It's just bye for now. So bye. And now